Good morning and welcome to BUSA 201 Business Communication for Spring 2016. This is Dr. Julia Ann Heidecker, but almost everybody calls me Julie. And I wanted to go through this canvas and our assignments for the next couple of weeks to give you an idea of how to find things and basically what we are doing. So you do need the book. It's Essentials of Business Communication. It's by Cengage. It is the 10th edition, and we will use that book all the time. So you don't have to buy anything else. Don't buy Mind Tap. Don't buy anything. Just get the book, and you could probably get it online. A used one for a lot less expensive than, say, the bookstore or whatever. So all of the things that we do go through Canvas. So here is the address, csiinstructure.com, and you will log in and you will just go to your courses right here and find mine. It's BUSA 215 and it's combined, so that's the two classes, CO2 and CO3, and Spring 2016. And you should see this picture right here, and this is a little video. So I put this video up here as an example of why, I think you'll just die laughing when you watch it, of why good communication skills are so necessary. So watch it once and maybe get a good laugh. I'm not picking on the young lady whatsoever because it takes a lot of courage to get up and answer a question and be in that kind of a talent show, but the response is somewhat suspect, and it kind of is emblematic of the need of a good communication skill base. So as you go through this, you can see over here, you can see things to do. You need to take the attendance validation quiz. So you could click right here and take the quiz. And it is a one-question quiz. By taking this quiz, you have validated. Well, obviously it's true. Submit the quiz, and now you're in the class. If you don't take this quiz by Friday, I have to drop you, and you can't get back in. Okay, so make sure you take it. So now I'm going to just go back home, and you'll get kind of used to manipulating this software. So everything I do is through announcements. Okay, so you could click right here, click on announcements, or you could click right here. Okay, so week one right here is kind of backwards. I can't figure out how to get one up there to reverse these, but such as it is. So week one is the introduction to the class. So these are the things you need to have done this week. So review the syllabus. If you click here, you'll see that it downloads right here, and then you just open it. It's a PDF file. So yeah, there you go. We've looked at it. It just gives you an idea. Here's the timeline, and that's one I'd really like you to take a look at, because this one tells you what to do for the next 5 weeks. Okay, so week one, this is what we're doing all this week. So you need to do the syllabus quiz, a discussion board, view a PowerPoint, read the lecture note supplement, do another discussion board, and do the edit challenge 1. All this is due by Friday at 5. Okay, then chapter 2 starts Friday after 5 or Saturday or whenever, but it's due by the following Friday. So these are the things. You'll read this memo, you'll watch these YouTube video, here's another one, and then you'll do the editing challenge. So all the way through to 4, and then week 5 is the chapters 1 through 4 exam. So I will eventually put a study guide out, but you take the exam in the testing center. If you cannot take it at one of the seaside testing centers, you must set up a proctor. And that proctor must email me from his or her professional email address. So it can't be your brother or your mother or your aunt or a friend. It has to be at a library or at a school or something like that. But if you have questions, you can email me. So there is the timeline. So let's go back to here. Now there's that quiz, and then respond to discussion board 1. So right here it says, use the instructions on page 26 of the book. So you look on page 26 in the book, and it gives you some ideas. You're to introduce yourself using this instruction. And then you're also to recall one time you felt offended or insulted in a conversation. What contributed to your perception? So, in other words, as you're reading through chapter one, you can see somewhere through different cultures or societies, what one culture does might be offensive to another culture. And so, what you're going to do is you're going to discuss and explain why you might have felt insulted in a conversation. And don't be brief. I want some explanation and I want some example, okay? And remember, this is 10 points, so 5 for each one of these. And we do quite a few discussion boards in this class. I don't overdo it, but we do quite a few. So then we can go back to announcements. I just find it easier to go through announcements. You can go any way you want on here. Then it says review chapter 1. Just go through and read it, and then you're going to watch this YouTube video. And right here it says read the lecture notes. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to open it. And somewhere in here I have lecture notes, and they don't want to come up. So we don't need you. Sorry, I've got too many things going. Let's see if I can try that one more time. Okay. So we'll go right here. And let's see if we can do it like that. There we go. Alright, so with the lecture notes, it's kind of weird. You can click here and they'll drop down, as you can see right over here. Or you can click this little guy right here and it'll open it up right in here, so you can read them right in this software. So whichever's fine, whichever way, doesn't matter. But you're to read this, and we're talking about proverbs and such things as the squeaky wheel gets the oil. Waste not, want not. What do those mean? So you're going to look through these to give you an idea, and you're thinking, what do those mean? And then you're going to go to the discussion board, and you're going to add a few proverbs and definitions that you have used or that you have heard. Make sure that these are not offensive, so you can see a couple have already done it. A penny saved is a penny earned, or don't bite the hand that feeds you. Those are good examples of one. Another one is a strange one, I think, but it's you can't eat your cake and have it too. So for years I always thought, well, what would be the point of having your cake if you can't eat it? But the point of it is the fact that if you eat your cake, you don't have it anymore. So it's one of those high level theory philosophical things. So, and it really isn't you can't have your cake and eat it too. It's you can't eat your cake and have it too. Because if you eat your cake, it's all gone. So anyway, what that means, that one I'm still not real sure. But it's kind of a cool one, I think. So then you do that discussion board, and then the final one is edit this as this message with errors in proofreading, grammar, spelling, punctuation, capitalization, word use, and number form. Your job is to find and correct all errors. Use the review tools in Word. So what you do is click there. Hopefully this one will open. Yep, there you go. This one will open up. And then you won't have this over here, so let's just get rid of that for now. So it's going to be like that. So what you're going to do is go to review, and you want to make sure that you show all markup, and you can do reviewing pane, show markup. You just click, make sure all of these, and you are going to find and correct the errors from here. So this one you could actually do a right click, whatever, but you're going to go through here and you're going to see that there are several issues. So like here, if you're not, so obviously it's U-R-E, right? But I need to be able to see these, so you're going to track those changes. So make sure you track those changes and then see how it'll come up and show like that. So make sure you click track changes. All right. So then you're going to save this, and then you're going to upload it right there. Upload for me to review. and you'll just go submit assignment, and you're going to choose that file, and then you're going to go submit assignment, and it will show, see it's saying submitting, it will show right here to me that you've done it, and I will then go into the gradebook and I will grade it. So this first one isn't serious, but it is good practice. So you have these 7 things to do by Friday, so that doesn't give you a lot of time, by Friday. And then if you're so inclined, you can go ahead and start on week 2. Okay, and here are the things for week 2 also. Okay. Now make sure these 2 are the same, and I can't get one off, and I don't quite know why. I see they're anchored together, so it's the same one. So I don't know about that one. Week 2, you have several things to do. This one isn't quite finished, but I have a couple more things to add to it for you to do. So as you can see, there are going to be several things to do every week in this class. It is a business communication class. Now, one of my favorite ones, announcements or assignments, is right in here, I think. Here's one. We're doing some radical rewrites, research, and no. Let's see. Okay, not it. Let's see if it's this one. And one of them, yep, right here. Set up a Twitter account, follow mine. And there are 6 tweets that need to be edited and condensed. And you have to do it obviously in 140 characters, and they're on these pages 110 to 111. And you can actually go to mine and you can see right there. So, and you can view the conversation. So here they are. Welcome to chapter 4. You'll send 6 individual tweets. So here it is, examples of how tweets edited in week 4. So anyway, we strongly endorse whole trade certified flowers and carry them year round. Please check with your local store for selection. Okay? So that's how I would redo the first one. Now this isn't clear until chapter 4, but this gives you an idea of what we're going to be doing in all the different types of software that we will use for communication in this class. So I hope you have a wonderful week. Remember, week 1 work is due Friday, this Friday, at I think 5 it says. So make sure that you do get this completed. More than anything, make sure you take the quiz. I would take it now. All you have to do is click on here, answer true, hit submit, and there you go. You have validated and verified your attendance. If you don't have that done by noon on Friday, I have to drop you, and you can't get back in this semester. So have a wonderful week. Welcome to class. Feel free to contact me at any time, and I'm really looking forward to working with you this semester.